Hi, family. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Hassan Julio. Of course, Peter. Hassan Julio as well. I came from Ghana, West Africa. So, as usual, we get our content from what we watch every day. There are a lot of things we should share, but we keep postponing it. So, just this morning, I watched a video. I think I shared with a lot of you in groups on how much we have spent on raising a litter. So, I usually put everything on paper, but I don't really put my mind to the math. But after watching this video, I've been inspired. Most of the things we get here are from Crowded Empire. So in case we mention some things and you think you are in doubt, that's up to you. But Crowded supplies us. This is our first time using this product though. Because we didn't have enough of this on the market. So that's not the total number I use here, but if I decide to pack everything, including the dog food and everything, the meat, every stuff like that, the whole table is gonna be full. So at this point, our puppies are about, today's Tuesday, I think 20-something June, they're about. Yeah, I don't post my videos on the day I make them. So it's just a thing about me. I could even post this next 2 months, next 3 months. So the puppies will be 7 weeks coming on Friday. I'll show them to you later on. So there you go. So this is my book. I have a lot of books. I just want to show you. So this is letter S. I have the date of birth, names of the puppies, day I'm supposed to deworm, day I'm supposed to vaccinate, day they are supposed to leave my house. So I have everything here. What I want to feed, how I want to raise the litter. This is letter P. I always have them here. I have this book is full of my letters, when I want them to leave, what I'm expecting, and all that. So on this, we are doing this math for letter W. Sorry, letter S. That's Shelby and the Charlotte Kingdom. So in this cost evaluation, we are not factoring in the cost of the dam and the cost of the male. So most often people assume because he's selling his puppy at $1,000, he's selling his puppies at $500, it means he's cashing out. You should note that I could import my male for $13,000 and it could die tomorrow. As a cost for the business, to the business. I could bring a female pregnant, she could litter once, only 2 puppies, and she might not litter again for the rest of her life. All these things do not necessarily make the breeding so profitable. If all the dogs survived, every mating picked, took seed, and then we had large litters of 10 with very good pricing, then it would be that profitable. But you can have 10 bitches and only 3 of them would litter throughout the year. The rest, nothing is wrong with them. No infections, just that they won't take seed. It's crazy out there. You can have a very fertile male. Okay, I shouldn't use the word fertile. But you could have a male, a stag dog, that will produce semen, very good semen, but then you mate and the bitch will never conceive. Crazy stuff happens. So when you hear puppy prices and all that, and you assume it's because, hey, he's making so much money, so I'm also going to do the same thing, bro. Wish you all the best, but it ain't that easy at all. Let's dig in. So before I mate my bitch, every other cost, I assume everybody that keeps a dog goes through those costs, i.e. feeding, housing, deworming, vaccination. So I don't count that as cost for my adult dogs. What I count as cost for my adult dog is tests to run before breeding, treatment, and all that. So let's begin from there. So I've divided into 3 parts. I'll go intensively in videos that I'll post later, but today is just a brief wrap-up of everything for you to have a fair idea of everything we do. So mother's care, tests. I do my brucellosis, vaginal swab, and CBC. That is costing me 300 Ghana cedis. And then the projection, I do a minimum of 3. That is about 300 cedis. Why do I do 3? I wait for my males to be interested in a female, and I do my first one. The first one I do is just to make sure my males are not trying to fight the dominance thing where he who gets the bitch first is the man of the house. That's why I do my first progesterone. If the figures are good, I start my mating. And then when the males start losing interest, I run another progesterone. Because I've had situations where my stud dogs are excited to mate, and then when it's actually the ideal time to mate, according to the progesterone, they lose interest. So I run another one again to make sure they're not losing interest. They are losing interest because it's actually gone, not because they feel like they've done their work already. And then to the third one is and I do it to move to the third one. That is to confirm that my project, the dog has taken seed. I do this a week or two after to make sure the progesterone values are increasing. Then, bro, I take a cab. Each cab costs me 200 cedis, and then to go there for all these 4 times is 800 cedis. And then I use Eve Care while waiting for the heat. That's about 200 cedis. Then meat or chicken for the period from when she's mated to she latest is costing me about 1,400, 500. That's about 40 kilo worth. And then 2 bags of kibble. Average price for a premium brand is 1,000, so we use 2,000 cedis. And then let's put in a start fee of, let's say, 5,000 because we're using a top quality start. Yeah, those are the puppies crying there, don't mind them. And then cloths, tissue, first aid, etc., 1,000 cedis. And then of course, Simparica to protect her, Simparica or Barreto, which of them you prefer to use, to protect her throughout the pregnancy so there are no ticks around that time. So whether she takes seed or not, this is the total cost I've spent. That's 11,250. She could die, I've already spent this. She could later, all of them could die on day one, I've already spent this. And it's a cost for the business. Then, when the puppies are here, mother's kibble, meat, DOMS, milk aid, and everything she needs throughout the lactating period, that's 4 to 5 weeks, I spend another 5,000 cedis. At that point, you are not assured if the puppies would survive or would die. Anything can happen at any point in time. We just thank God for life. That's just it. Bro, it's crazy. And all this till they're 5 weeks or whatever it is, you're not sure whether the puppies are going to be deformed or there are going to be some kind of things that would reduce the value of the puppy. It's crazy. Then now there's a litter here. Let's do the math around a litter of 6. Dying, I use for 6 puppies, I use a minimum of 10. I buy from Crowded at 300 Ghana cedis for one. That's a 3,000. The bone meal here, I always grind it into powder. I'm a coffee powder man, so mine is extra smooth. I always love my stuff. Even the kibble thing I put here. Even the kibble, I love everything grinded into powder. Apart from the tablets for the supplements and the dewormers, I think every other thing is grinded into powder for me. I don't know, that's just how I am. So I use, for the bone meal, I use 15 bottles. That's 2,250 Ghana cedis. Vitamin C and zinc. So here, this one has vitamin C, D3, B6, zinc, and selenium. 5 in 1, blah, 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 blah. But then, I still put in my zinc. Charlie, it's just me. I don't know, it's just me. And I always have this diarrhea thing on standby. I'll explain all those things later. Today's just about cost. And then glucosamine supplements. There you go. There you go. I use about, what did I write? Glucosamine. I use about 1,200 cedis. Yes. Carter gave us this one. I mean, everybody buying at 150. I picked 10 for this letter. I started having 4 of this. And then water. I was advised by Empire Godfrey Kumasi and then Blessed Empire Awishi to use pure water or bottled water if I can. I used to use tap water, and then that's why I do that. And then milk. For the milk, you will see this in almost all my videos. It doesn't mean I want a dog gives it, this is what I give it. I just feel from that 4 weeks to 6 weeks, depending on how the pup's poop is, I could add this milk, extra nutrition it is, and it works for me. I don't know about you. So this is a cheaper source of milk for me because I don't really know what's the difference between the milk for dog and milk for babies. But at the end of the day, if the dog is running or having loose to, I stop and then change. We'll go into detail for all those things. I explain last week. Today is just about cost. Then vaccines. I vaccinate my puppies. So yeah, I told you 6 puppies. So here they are. I vaccinate my puppies 3 times before they leave me. That's 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and 10 weeks. And let's assume each vaccination is 100. That's 1,800 for the vaccines. And then have their chips here, and then we'll order register them pedigree certificates. So pedigree certificates and then microchipping is about 900 cedis for the 6 puppies, sorry. And then on to shredded papers. Archie, you'll be supplying me shredded papers. Archie knows I buy a lot of shredded papers. For 1 liter, from about 3-4 weeks or 10 weeks, I could use 1,500 Ghana cedis worth of shredded papers. Cartons, I use about 800 Ghana cedis. Dettol, floor cleaners, shit, I didn't bring any of them here. It's 500 cedis. Oh, I didn't even mention dewormers. Dewormers, I use, you can buy your dewormers. So, you know, Drontal, the price was on there, I don't remember what it is. I think Drontal was about 400 cedis for this. 400, 500 cedis, and then this was about 200. I don't know where the price label was, about 200. And then I got these other brands here too. Spectrum, One-Tech, Quasivet. Yeah, so Charlie. And then it means even my list is not even active because I still have this Dr. Connie recommended, and then Anna also recommended that is also good. It's herbal stuff, multivitamin for the puppies. And then there's this nucleopeptides I give right on the day they are born. We'll go into detail of what I do later. Like I mentioned, again, I keep saying today is just about cost. So, and then my AC is always on. So let's put the light bill at 1,000 Cs. And then after all this and everything is done, I put the mother back in shape. What I do is, depending on what I see, is she drained? Is she looking okay? Is she weak? If she's not looking too bad, because at times the puppies drain them. If she's not looking too bad, I boost with supplements and healthy diet and a lot of play and training. Then I feel the body will be able to tackle most of these minor infections. But if she's been drained, like really drained, I don't need to put the body through that stress. I'll just go run the tests and then we medicate. So I do blood tonics after, I do antibiotics, of course, after tests confirm which infection she has. I do all this cleaning and everything, bro, crazy. That one alone, testing for putting the mother back in shape is another like almost 5K, 5,000 CDs. Now let's put the figures together. Where do I even have the total? Yeah, the total I'm about almost 40,000 CDs. From, 40,000 Ghana CDs. I ain't joking, bro. So from, she comes on heat, tests, preparing her for mating, good feeding, deworming, meat, chicken, fish. I didn't even add the tuna and everything, bro. From what I've mentioned, you can do the math, listen to it, and put every figure on the table. 40,000 Ghana cedi for a litter of sex. Now, how much do you want me to sell my puppies? Fine. You're not supposed to really sell the puppies based on how much you put in, but then rather the quality of the puppies. But then we're a house of original wild kennels Ghana, West Africa. All our puppies, majority of our puppies, top notch. Even for those that come out as pet qualities because of some features that are not desirable with the breed, bro. They look spectacular. Yeah, so as I mentioned, they are 6 weeks, right? They'll be 7 weeks coming Friday. So now that you have a Friday, you'll be spending 40,000 Ghana cedis on a litter. You understand? It's crazy. Let me show you the puppies. They're about 6 weeks heading 7. How do I even make sure this is? Haha, you don't worry, this is just an appreciation certificate to one of the events I went to. Yeah, so great. Let me show you the puppies right now. Hold on. Yeah, sorry for the delay. I'm supposed to cut and make it shorter, but yeah, that's him. So 6 weeks headed 7. He's an amazing boy, beautiful boy. Will you say it for the camera? Such an amazing boy, bro. Yep. So beautiful. Let me show you a female. Hold up. You'll have to forgive me for the delays. They are stubborn. So that's a female puppy. No, I just picked them at random. I didn't really check who's the best, who's the other. Not yet. I haven't done my picks yet. So I just go whoever comes to me, I move them to you. Would you sit for the camera? Uh-oh. Don't push this thing out for me. Yeah, so we'll do the clipping of the nails by the second vaccination. Alright, so don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, like, share our content. Support us. You don't need to buy from us, but you can support us by sharing our work and then visiting us to understand a few things we do here and why we charge what we charge and why we do what we do. Alright, so love you all. Take care. Mwah.